Yes, greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Wednesday night game of TORGanized play. We're back this week with Robert, who's going to run us through another Pan Pacifica adventure. So this should be fun. Before we get started, I do want to point out that we use Roll20 for the map that's in the middle of the screen. We are not doing Foundry this week. That'll be when Mike comes back. That's Mike's puppy. Also, most of the miniatures that we are using, or at least a few of the ones we're using, well, mine is created through Hero Forge. If you've ever had a chance to check out Hero Forge, you can make a custom mini. And if you are a subscriber to Hero Forge, you can turn that custom mini into a digital version for your digital games at home. Down below in our description, we have two links. One is our website, which is I think still under construction. Marcus is working on that. If you watch us on Friday and Sunday, you'll know who that is. We also have a link to Extra Life that runs year long, so that when you can and you wish to, you can donate and help out the children of the Children's Miracle Network as well as children's hospitals. Other than that, I have no personal announcements. I do know a few of you guys will be showing up at DragonCon here in about, a month? Less than a month.
Yes.
Actually,
some of us will be GMing.
Everybody on screen except, I don't know about you, Liam. Are you going to be there?
No, I won't be there.
I will not either.
Oh, and Mark, no? Okay. So, not everybody on screen. So, at least half of us will be at DragonCon. So, you want to check out the TORGanized play games that are going at DragonCon, go see these gentlemen, and they'll get you set up. If nothing else, you can sit by, watch the game play, and get an idea for it. So, without further ado, I will go ahead and hand this off to Robert, as my phone makes all sorts of dingy noises, so you can take it away.
Okay. Everybody needs to text Dan now.
It's muted now, but if I get texts, there's definitely a copyright infringement there, because my text is in-game soundtrack. Oop, I just screwed up the maps. Not the map, I just screwed up the...
Sorry, Robert, go ahead.
Oh, you will get to do requisitions, but we'll do that in just a moment. Background, okay, because this is not in the box text. Your background is that about 3 days ago, you were recruited from the Sydney office to go to Hong Kong, and more specifically, to go to a movie premiere in Hong Kong. A new movie new movie studio in Hong Kong has released an exciting new action film that purports to be found footage from the collapse of Taiwan. And it's been getting a great deal of buzz all over the internet. The previews, the trailers for this dropped a few weeks ago, and it built up a lot of excitement. The movie is named Taipei Nights, and it follows the attack on Taipei 101 by a police force in the midst of the Jiangxi outbreak. The police force had to fight their way to the top of a tower, and then in a desperate last stand, they waited for rescue. Okay, it's an exciting, action-packed movie. Their stand against the Jiangxi. It's set for worldwide distribution later this week. The Delphi Council was prompted by Taiwanese refugees to investigate the movie, as it is surely a propaganda piece. So, you have been sent there. They set you up in a nice hotel. You have tickets for the premiere. And so you have outfits suitable for a premiere.
Cool.
Which you're expected to wear.
I have dress uniform from when I was in the regiment, which I plan to wear.
Okay.
That should be sufficient, and if it's not, I take offense. What?
Well, no. For the colonel, that's fine.
Well, I mean, other than
basically everyone else, you have tuxes.
Oh, they're tuxes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of these in a while.
We need an Adinos with a tail hole in his tux.
I mean, it's bad enough you've got a human carrying around a helmet underneath his tuxedo
arm. Does anyone have famous?
Don't think so. No.
Well, I have several medals that make me quite infamous. I
I don't
can't
have it
imagine why I
yet.
wouldn't be.
I would get it eventually because I'm a J-pop star.
Okay, well, you're a J-pop star, so I'll go on and let you have this one too, since you're just bringing this character in. Okay, the night of the premiere arrives, and y'all get into a limo that has again been provided by the Delphi Council to take you to the theater. Everyone who is anyone in Hong Kong, business, political, criminal, is here. They smile and wave for the cameras and file down the red carpet into the theater. And y'all are also walking down the red carpet, but except for Sato, none of you weren't being photographed. I mean, yeah, you're being photographed, but they're not taking an interest in it. But for Sato, they do ask him to stop and pose, since he is an up-and-coming J-pop star.
Yeah, I totally do that.
Robert, question for you.
Yes.
My saber and my Webley revolver are part of my uniform. Are they questioning me carrying weapons into the theater?
No.
Excellent.
Are they peace bonded?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Inside is hot, and it's crowded. Even perfume cannot cover the smell of so many bodies pressed together. The theater is incredibly large, and it is full. When the title flashes across the screen, a cheer rises, but dies quickly. The movie is dark, violent, and brooding. Almost immediately, you sense something very wrong with this movie. And it is going between scenes where there are people acting out bits and then massive scenes of combat and blood, gore, piles of Jiangxi lining the walls as these cops are trying to make it to the top.
Oh, so Resident Evil, gotcha.
Yeah. A sense of claustrophobic paranoia pervades every scene as minute by minute a titular squad of Taiwan's police fall to criminals, corruption, or Jiangxi. When it finally ends with the last survivor throwing himself off the roof of Taipei 101, rather than being turned, you feel a palpable sense of relief going through the entire audience. Everyone departing the theater murmurs about the realistic effects and how relatable the struggle felt. But few make eye contact with each other as they pass. Now, you get to pick. Do you want to do a reality test or a telepathy test? Your DN is...
Is this
hard.
each of us or for everybody?
Each of you.
Reality.
I'm going to do telepathy.
Don't say I can go either way.
And I'm allowed to do this at range?
Yes.
I will also do reality.
You.
Just to be different.
You said it's hard?
Hard. So 14.
So yeah, just to be different, I'll go ahead and do a telepathy.
Oh,
look at you!
Hold on. Somebody have glory?
Damn, I don't even know what cards I have. Shit.
DN 14, right?
Yeah.
I got a glory.
Don't worry if you didn't get it, because a lot of people.
I am sitting on a drama if you want it.
Don't waste resources if you didn't get this.
Well, we might get to glory.
Right, I was gonna say.
Well, for him, yes. If y'all want to do it for glory, that's fine.
You want to trade for the drama?
I have a drama.
Okay.
Well, before I do that, let's see.
Dude,
this character's not actually played a glory yet, so that'll be awesome.
Oh, we got two possibilities. Look at that.
Possibilities.
Holy shit.
I just noticed that. Wow.
Yeah.
So
I was sandwiched between glories.
I got a monologue, a flurry, and a second chance.
I don't care. Yeah, take the drama. Give me whatever you want.
Where you at? You are there.
Cole, was this your possibility? Hold on. No, you all have possibilities.
No, that's the one I dropped. I had
Yeah.
4, and I put that on the table a while ago. You can delete that.
Gotcha.
Okay,
The
there's
extra.
the drama. Okay. So, play that first. Last roll is a 39.
And just to be clear, the character's name is, in the English way of pronouncing things, first and last is Akira Sato, but Sato is fine.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna get glory out of this.
Yeah, so I'll just go ahead and drop the possibility of the table. And last roll is a 57.
You
And I got
can't
the
fail.
wrong card.
Yeah, but I still like to keep track. 71.
He likes to keep track of the number.
Yep, and there's the glory.
Did you requisition?
Telepathy.
Okay. I will pull the stuff out in just a moment.
Oh, and sorry, this, now that we're actually live, needs to be played as well.
I don't need to actually bring all of y'all over yet. So.
Did Cole document that?
I'm working on it now.
No, you played the glory though. I mean,
Yes, Cole played the glory as well.
So go on and draw yourself a card, and
Do I want to master plan that drama?
It's not bad but there's better cards for targeting, but
There are better cards, which is why I'm asking. You know what? I'll just hang on to it because we just got glory. So, we're starting flush out of the chute.
There we go. Alright. So,
Way to go, Cole.
I'll take the possibility back, draw a card.
Is it a chase or a DSR?
no, nothing. I'm trying.
Pay no
pull
attention to
something
the-
else out.
pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
That's right.
Exactly. Okay.
Pay no attention to the curtain in general.
These are not the Konoha security troopers you're looking for.
First of all, if you made the DN14, whether by reality or telepathy, you're picking up throughout the entire movie a feeling of paranoia, despair, and fear that's radiating from the screen. Okay? So, it is the movie itself has a real effect on you, or a reality effect on people. Now, go on and give me a find or evidence analysis, and if you have a Zuzu or a cyber deck, you can give me a computer use or scholar instead.
Still mind, right?
Still mine. But if you have the Zuzu, it's difficulty 10. If you don't have it, it's a DN 12. Oh. Okay. So we have some people with at least one good result.
Yep.
Okay.
We can make that outstanding if we want to, Robert.
We don't need to.
Okay.
Okay. What you start realizing as you're thinking back on the movie is that the actors in the acted scenes and the bodies during the action scenes look different. So the actors are not the same people in the action footage. And Adam, I was looking at your role. Okay, you did not succeed. Okay.
Yeah, I sucked.
No, that's fine. All right.
Is there consequences for failure?
No.
My character's not smart. He's really good looking.
You said you said that already. You said he was K-pop.
Yep. I
Okay,
embraced it.
Now, this next scene is described as an extended extended skill test, but it's one that goes by rounds, and so only one person can actually roll on this each round. And I'll be using cards to keep a track of rounds. Every round is going to be considered 12 hours. Why? Y'all need to figure out what's going on, right?
Okay. So that's a
Y'all
skill
need to
challenge?
do some investigation. So it is a skill challenge. It's an extended skill test
Over the course of maybe 2.5 days.
over the course of maybe 2.5 days. Yes. So what you can do is utilize either find, evidence analysis, streetwise, or scholar. Okay.
I have
want to
scholar.
help if you want to help each other, you can help using any of these skills.
Okay.
So, but one person each round is the one that's going to be primary. On a standard success, you will get 1 success. On good, 2, outstanding, 3. You need to accumulate a total of 7 successes. Okay?
All right. So I'd like to go first for each one of the times we go, guys, because I want to give us a new psychic power called Synergize. It will synchronize our activities in the cooperative effort of whoever we're helping. Our synergy.
Sounds good.
So I will attempt to get everybody synergized. That is a 16. So just because that's the first time I'm using this power, here is the standard result. And if we want me to get a good, I can get a good.
Well, we got card play. We can do that. What's your DN to get good?
I have to get a 16. It's a challenging starting roll. So I have to get to a. So I need to get to a 17. It's 12, so 17. So
Okay.
the synergy allows the psychic to mentally connect all of his allies, enhance their coordination of their actions. Each ally within range gains extra effort. So whenever anybody does extra effort to aid in a combined action, they gain a +4 to the roll.
Does this occur? Do you have to do this each round?
It lasts a total of 3 rounds.
Okay, then if you have a card, wouldn't that bring you up to a good success?
A card would bring me to a good, which would automatically make any attempts for extra effort as successful as an outstanding. So if you help, you automatically help as outstanding. If I read that correctly.
Yes.
And then
I say, old boy, you're doing a bang-up job. Capital. Capital.
Well, somebody has played a supporter on you.
now this is what it says, just so that you know, this is what it says for outstanding, if I were to hit that roll later.
Well, we can get you. I've got another guy. Let's see. What's that based on?
Truthfully, looking at this,
Good is probably good enough.
good is good enough for this.
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'll that'll be a good, and
Good.
and then
So that means everyone else you will get an outstanding effect when you do extra effort. The big
assuming
thing
you
now
don't
is,
roll a 1, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you miss half, you miss half. And if you miss half, you take 3 successes away from the entire team. So what I would like you to do is decide who is going to be the primary. And remember, your skills are sorry, just left that area. Find, evidence analysis, streetwise, or scholar.
Colonel's got an 11 in scholar with ranks.
Better than my 9 streetwise with ranks.
I'm good looking.
Jim has a find of 11.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter, Jim or I. Either one can do it because we're both tied unless somebody's got better than 11 in something.
And if there are 5 of us, that means there's 3 assisting, and if they assist, they automatically get the outstanding, which I think is how many people?
3.
Yeah.
3 each. Yeah.
So if 3 of you do don't roll a 1, you automatically add to the roll at +9. Which
Well,
is pretty
it's
good.
four. It's 4 total because you by yourself are count as 1, and then extra effort is how well does your extra effort count above that.
Okay.
So,
Right.
so if we're all automatically outstanding, we all count as 4 people, which makes us, what are we, 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 plus
I think it's a +5.
plus 6.
+6. Okay.
Yeah. So we're
okay.
so we're +6 for the roll. Jim, if you want to find, or that's fine with me. You got ranks in find, right?
I do. So
So the rest of us need to roll our help
+6
first.
To this roll.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
ones.
you still need to roll your help.
Yeah. So
Do we have to roll find, or can we roll whatever our skill is?
Whichever of those 4 skills.
All right, I'm gonna use
Doesn't matter.
Streetwise for mine.
Scholar.
Okay.
We're short one, I think, aren't we?
No.
Yeah,
only
we got
three of us
4.
helping.
No, you got 3. That's right.
Adam casts his ability. 3 of us assist, and then we wait on the
Oh
last.
yeah, Adam did his ability. That's right.
So,
Yeah.
Jim,
so then it's not a +6 because
It's not
only,
a +6. It's 3 of us, so it's 12. So that is a +5.
Okay.
okay, you are at a good success. 3 more, and you are at a outstanding.
All right. I can play willpower.
Okay.
Seems like a
Good use of
good
it.
thing. Yep.
And I should go on and do this.
Would an alertness help us on any of these checks, Robert?
No,
Okay.
just to keep track of where you are.
Yep. Of number of rounds.
Yeah. And you have. I did not lock these things down on my laptop. Okay. I'm just using DSR tokens to remind me how many successes we have. Okay. So the next round. This is your next 12 hours. You still have Adam synergy going.
I mean, yes, of course, whenever we were trying to make the final thing, I would try to be doing it, or I'd be trying to do it continuously or every so often, just to help us work better, if that's possible.
Yes. Yeah, you are going to have to do it every 12 hours. So.
Okay. So I'll re-roll this.
Hey, that worked out really well last time.
Yeah. I have.
I don't think that's successful.
No. But I can get a +6 with 2 cards, which is what we need. So if someone wants to trade for my supporter, I will play a willpower.
Okay.
Here you go, Adam.
Somebody. Okay.
I beat you to it.
Yes. Okay.
I think
That's
I
fine.
accepted someone's trade.
Yeah, probably would have been Mark.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. So, if we could
I did not get a
Ivan-
supporter.
I think he just deleted it because you're going to play it.
You're going to play it.
Oh, you dropped it on the table?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So, if the Colonel and Cole and Ivan can.
No, do it again, old boy. Do it again, just like you did before. Capital idea.
Yeah, this is, the way it rolls, if you even attempt it, it's automatically outstanding.
Right. So
Well,
when I
isn't
read
the
that,
Automaticus, I was gonna say, is the Automaticus standing on just a standard success, or is that on only when you get
Only
a
a good.
Or,
it's only. Go ahead.
Now, if you
Robert.
don't roll a 1, Jim, we
Yeah.
count as outstanding on the extra effort.
The way it reads is attempts to make extra effort automatically get an outstanding success.
Which
So,
I read and was like, that
that's-
seems pretty good.
That's good. So,
We're gonna wear it out right
Andy,
here.
You're at +5 again.
All right.
Yeah, there are specific rules though if you mishap. So that's why I have to get y'all to roll.
I think
Sure.
that's given how cool that power is, I think that's a very fair trade.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a surge on this skill test.
Yeah. So you have a good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine because you said we
Okay.
needed like 7, right?
Yep.
That gives us, what,
Yeah.
5 right now?
Well,
Yeah.
hang on before we commit to that. Robert, is there an advantage for having this accomplished
No.
sooner?
No.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna no matter, even if we got 3 again this round, we'd still have to do it a third round, right? Because
Yeah.
Well,
an
but it's a
outstanding
fair,
is only gonna give us 3. So it's,
okay, fair.
No, no.
It-
I mean, it's 3 rounds is the fastest we could finish it. So I think as long as I get another good, we'll finish it in the 3.
Okay, so your third round. Okay. Your third round. So let's have that synergy again.
Maybe this time I can roll better than an 11. Because I almost tapped this freaking thing. There we go.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's automatically a good. So let us get the attempts to help.
All right. Well, here comes my streetwise attempt.
Oh.
Very good.
Well, Colonel.
Well, of course, if you do it twice before, you ought to be good at it the third time, of course.
All right.
But
So,
I've been really bouncing stuff this time.
See, you see.
I was gonna
you
say,
do
so
it
we know it's
multiple
really bad
times,
that we
you're
keep
very
exploding
good.
all the dice now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of single digits coming when we really need them.
Right.
Yeah, we're fine. Don't worry about it. That's not how dice work.
All will be well.
No, but it's how Roll20
Okay.
works.
But you now have a good success, so that's going to get all of your successes that you need.
Touchdown.
Nice.
And you are finished with this.
Okay, that power is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is officially worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to be
So-
a DSR master with that, really.
Yes. Oh, definitely. Okay. So, what you find out, first of all, is that global distribution on a movie like this typically begins within a few days of the premiere, usually within the week.
Mm-hmm.
You've had a couple sleepless nights and days as you're digging through online records, public tax statements, the murky networks of the Hong Kong film industry, and you discover that the biggest player in the Hong Kong movie scene is a triad, the Golden Eight, who operate in a part of the city known as Kowloon, halfway between Tai Tak Airport and the new generation of movie studios. The Golden Eights are a combination of banker, protection racket, and money launderer, using movies to bleach half of a globe's ill-gotten gains and providing steady employment for a small army of street fighters as film extras. While many different streams feed into it, they all feed through one man, Lao Faigon. Lai Faigon. And through one place, the Eight Corners Seafood Garden.
By the way, side note, Robert, I do enjoy the picture on this map. It's from a movie premiere, and I can even name the movie that's on the posters.
Oh God! Well, I see Mary Poppins as one of them.
Yes, that is the movie, because she's this. It's the same poster for the outside two, and then the inside two are other scenes.
Yeah, I couldn't find. This is the only free image I could find, so I decided to go in and use it.
Ah, it works.
Yep, perfect.
Bibbity bobbity boop. Let's go. Wait,
So
we
we're
lost
gonna.
Cole.
So we're-
Yeah, I'll be back.
I think we ought to get some seafood for lunch, gentlemen. Perhaps a shrimp scampi. Wait, we're in the Orient, aren't we? It's not shrimp scampi. It's oh, bother.
It's sushi. Sushi.
I say, you're leaking,
Okay,
sir.
so you now move over to the Eight Corners Seafood Garden. Okay.
Tempura, yes, that's what we have. We have tempura.
Now
Nice.
these figures, they all look male. Half of them are female. So just
Half
so
of
you
them
know,
are
so
what?
Half of them are female. So there are males and females in this restaurant. Men and women. I just need to kind of give you an idea of how many people. Let's see.
So the tokens are patrons.
Hey, as far as they look, I mean, they all look the same.
They could be
They're
horrible
all-
bad guys at any moment.
As
You don't
far
know.
as we know, they're patrons.
Yeah, I mean, they're all dressed in. I mean, y'all are coming in during the day. They're all dressed in business. So, and this is an area of town where business is done. So, the Eight Corners Seafood Garden is unusual only in the number of young men and women in its front room and the thick wall of cigarette smoke that rolls out when the door opens. Cooking smells waft from the kitchen, but as soon as the door closes behind you, a hard-eyed young woman looks up, stubs out her cigarette, and says, "Lord, private club." And that just in Russian. Oh well. The door lock drops into place behind you as she does, and as she speaks, and the restaurant's occupants getting to their feet. Looks like they're pulling things out. What would I
Now,
like to do?
ma'am, we just came here for a bite to eat. Do you not wish to serve us? I mean, we came for some foods, perhaps to find
Hey,
out some little
You
bit
don't
of
know who I am?
information.
It's
Yes,
not-
yes.
To both, she just says private club.
Then why is the door open?
Go on and try to make me a very difficult
Persuasion?
persuasion.
Sure.
Oh,
I
wait, take
say,
that
you're
back.
being awfully rude, madam. Life may not appreciate
Sorry,
that.
I may have gotten the wrong name. I need an 18, DN 18.
Okay.
Does she react if the
Persuasion.
colonel mentions Lao Fai Dong?
She does, but I'm waiting to see what this reaction.
Okay.
Adam was. Actually, it didn't matter that.
My persuasion was a 4.
Yeah,
Okay, so
and mine was even lower.
you notice that they're pulling out hatchets, rebarb. One of the guys back here has a pan. Another guy has a knife. The rebarb is, it's going to take them about 2 hands to use it. It looks like they pulled it out from under the seats.
Hey,
So,
real quick.
yes.
I'm gonna slide up to the hostess.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw my arm around her like I know who she is.
Okay.
And then
Nope.
I'm gonna I'm going to alter her memory.
Nope. Because you failed. So the second you come close, she is going to nail you.
Okay,
So-
fine, whatever.
And not in a
Okay.
good way.
Hey,
So-
9 o'clock.
Breakthrough. So it is a standard. Flurry is for heroes, and you get to go first.
Oh, this is going to end badly for them.
Do you have a threat card for us, Robert?
Yes. Hold on 1 second.
He does.
I do.
I heard he did, so I want to make sure he uses
Yes.
them.
Don't let that work go to waste.
Can y'all see it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Does it show up? Okay. And I'm going to put it out here also. If I can find it.
I don't want to draw the. Do they look like, Robert? Do the suits look like they have anything other than cloth?
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Okay. So, heroes. Get going.
All right.
I was gonna say I'll go first if you don't mind, Dan.
Go ahead.
I am gonna look at the let's say the two over here at this table, and I'm gonna talk to them and tell them violence is not the answer. Violence begets violence. This is not needed. You should perhaps let us all just stop and talk. And I will, in fact, use my step of truth to talk to them as though it was a trick.
Okay.
It's 2 because I am targeting 2 of them. Blah.
Ah,
Never mind.
you're not used to this pacifist stuff. You got your fists all balled up and you're ready to throw down.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I want
But you did
to.
approach them, right?
Oh no, I talk to them from a distance. I am
Okay.
standing behind.
Now, everybody in here is a target, correct?
Oh, yes.
All right. So,
I'm going to
One
condition
sec,
some
real
folks
quick.
if you're.
Can I go ahead and just try to do
Yeah,
synergy?
yeah.
Because if I get the outstanding, which is what I'm going to try to do, then you're each favored for everything you do for the next 3 rounds, as long as it's to the goal of defeating these guys. So if you're not trying to defeat these guys, you don't get to be favored. Just saying.
the goal is just to keep breathing.
Thank you for your contribution.
And then, yep, I've got to play that, and then actually I can't play that yet.
Yeah, you can't play that.
So sadly, I botched. Whatever.
No, you
needed
didn't
to-
botch. You got a good success. But
I
you
rolled a
didn't
1
lose.
on the possibility, on the second possibility.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that just means it's a 10.
Yeah. So y'all feel the synergy, but not the super synergy. So,
Right.
All right. Well,
oh,
group
yeah.
to the left or to the right is going to be confused, and the group to the left I'm going to hit with some flash freeze.
But
Okay,
would you
all
like
three
me to
of them?
taunt them?
Yeah, you can go ahead and taunt them if you want to first.
I'll make them vulnerable for your flash freeze. So who are you going after for that?
Flash freeze is the guys in the booth over here.
Okay, how many?
It's a flash freeze. I believe is a large radius.
Ooh, that's
I thought Flash
like-
Freeze was individual.
Is it? Maybe I'm looking at it wrong.
is that the psychic ability?
Yeah, it's a psychic
Yeah.
ability flash freeze.
I believe that is a. I could be wrong, but that may be an individual.
I think it's individual. So I'll just flash freeze the lady in front of me then. But the confuse
Okay.
is a
And which
Large
which
blast.
group again are you confusing? This group up here?
confuse large blast up here, target like center, and you can pick which ones.
Okay. 'cause you
And
can
I'll
get
flash
5 of
freeze
them,
her
so-
since she seems to be one up front.
Well,
Okay.
I'm going to taunt these 3 over here because I'm assuming Ivan's going to lay into them here in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, look at Ivan. Say Ivan smash.
Ivan smash and taunt is approved. So I'm -4. What do I get for your synergy, Adam?
It didn't get the outstanding, so
So nothing?
nada.
Oh, okay.
Because we're not doing a. It's only the outstanding would affect us here because it makes anything you do favored. But
I
that's the
hit
only
that taunt. That taunt is they suck at taunt. They're easy to rope into, rope a dope. So
Yes.
they can all be vulnerable.
Okay.
All 3 of them.
Okay. And just going to put this in the middle of the room, so I know. Okay. So Cole, have you done your thing yet?
Doing it now.
No.
Well, I wasn't trying to interrupt you on that, Cole. I mean, shit, sorry.
No problem.
I'll play the possibility.
Okay.
This rolls a 4. Well, I don't think that's going to do it. Confused is against her willpower mind.
Let's see. Let me double check one thing if it differs on them. No, it does not. So it is not affect the confusion is not affected against them.
So no go?
No go. And she dodges out of the way.
Alright, so that's...
Just for future reference, their willpower mind is 10.
Okay, so what is that? 2 shock for each spell that was 2 for each thing?
And also, confusion is telepathic.
Confusion's a what?
Is telepathic.
The magic
Wait
spell
a minute,
confusion.
Yeah, you're right. I probably
no,
did
no.
something different.
But this is, I think, one of the first times Cole has had to deal with the new Pan Pacific.
It is. And it is telepathy.
Yeah.
Yes, we're screwed in this cosm.
And the flash freeze is considered kinesis. So kinesis is... the kinesis is 3 points higher, so that'd be... What was that, a 12?
Yeah. 12, that will hit her. What? It's a good success?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a standard success.
If it's a standard success,
so what's
yeah.
your damage?
14 points of cold damage.
14 points of cold damage.
So it actually goes through, therefore I don't take the shock. Yay! And yeah, this is first time Cole's been...
frozen. She is frozen.
Well, I mean, it's just damage, unless they killed him. Oh, okay, never mind.
Knocked out.
No, I mean, you gave them a wound, so...
Ah, gotcha.
Let's see. I'm just double checking because I'm still trying to learn entry. Any ability that involves mind reading, mind control, or memory alteration has the range reduced to touch, and the test takes -4 penalty. So confusion, I think, still works.
And confusion is a 50 meters range.
Yeah, and so that's... Well, I mean, beyond that, it's not technically a mind control.
Right.
Or memory alteration. So...
Or memory reading.
Yeah, it's not a memory reading. Okay. That is everyone from your team.
I need to go.
Oh, sorry, Ivan. I forgot about you.
So,
Yeah.
That
Big man
getting
needing to
awfully
smash.
itchy.
Yvonne steps forward, and I'm guessing the host has one of those little podium things with the, book. Pick it up, toss it through all of these people, like here, hits the bar, splashes stuff, then slap these guys over here upside their face, take something off the table, smack these guys, and then I'm gonna all-out attack these 3 that are vulnerable. But by doing that, I'm trying to grab the wrong card. All of them take 2 shock.
Oh.
I'm assuming they're not reality rated.
Wow, yeah, they are not reality rated. So they all take 2 shock. That is a well-played card.
I was like 21, and then he took out 1. So, yeah, 40 shock right there.
Very good. Okay.
Yeah. The next card is here.
Villain inspire.
Yeah, villain inspiration.
Inspire. Okay, so let me.
Okay.
Okay, so I got whirlwind, but it's 3, so that's -2 plus that other -2, so that would
I got to figure out what's wrong with my mic. It periodically turns off now. Very
cancel.
irritating.
Whoops, did that not go through?
Not yet. Clearly, Mark, it's just going to sleep. Your mic.
It doesn't wake up.
Wow. Okay, so you have a good success on them.
How far off is he from an outstanding?
He is hold on.
As I say,
He's
I don't think he needs an
5
outstanding.
off for that.
Okay, because I know he didn't.
First one.
I don't think he put in the 2 points for them being vulnerable.
Yeah,
He's going for 3.
I went
So
for
he
3 of them.
Hit. So the whirlwind gets rid of 1 - 2, and the vulnerable gets rid of the other.
Okay.
Didn't even use your hammer.
No, I was like, I'll just
Okay.
use brass knuckles.
Yeah, I'm just going to use this for all of them because we don't need to roll 15,000 times.
Yeah, and it was 3 of them, Robert.
Yep. I had to shift
You
my
did ask
screen.
Mark who
Yeah,
our run up and hit people was.
Well, clearly,
Okay.
40 shock later, it's Ivan.
All the rest was like, what the fuck is he doing?
Not seem completely. Do not seem.
Well,
didn't
they
realize
don't
you were-
go. We still have a turn, flurry, right?
Yeah, we still have a flurry turn.
Oh, that's right. You do.
Y'all don't realize we're
Forgot.
starring in a Bollywood action movie. Ivan knows.
I forgot. Okay. So yes, you have your flurry round. So, what do y'all want to do now?
I will do the same thing to the same 2 that I was trying before.
Okay, you're trying to trick them.
Yes.
I'll taunt a different crew to try and get another set vulnerable, since these guys, their vulnerable's still there because they haven't acted yet.
And you're tricking them, so you have a standard trick on them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they can both be vulnerable, and I will spend a point of shock to draw a card.
Okay, so those 2 are vulnerable. So
Can I go ahead and make these 3 over here? Try and taunt them.
yes, if you want to taunt them, that is perfectly acceptable.
I say, are those the best suits you boys own? It looks like you're still in your communion uniforms from when you were 13.
Okay.
Ah,
That seems piss poor.
it is.
Well, it's all
And they
these
only have a
floating dice from
6,
earlier.
too.
Okay.
It's all those
I'm going to
exploding
let it
ones.
stand because these guys don't seem to be tough. I'm not going to spend any points on it. Ivan's going to take them out anyway.
So, Cole.
I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to try the confusion again on them up there, and then I'm going to energize myself.
Okay.
So I'll cast confusion and then add 3 to it. And that's not going to cut it. Sure. You know what? I'm just going to do it. Who cares? Last roll was a 12. There.
Okay, so you have a good success. And
so good success for confusion is a -2 penalty on all actions.
Okay. going and
And that's going to be a 19 to the energize. And that's also a good success, so it gives me +2 to strength index.
so these are at -2. Okay, they are confused. And we have Ivan and Yamamura.
Yamamura went.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'm
Sorry, it would be Sato then.
Yep, I'm going to attempt to copycat the melee combat of Ivan.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to do that for now. Oh, so the first roll was a 13 versus his 7. That's a good.
Okay.
I think I clicked twice for some reason. So yeah, I'll take 3 ranks of melee weapons, and I am done, and I get that for 3 rounds, I believe.
Okay. And Ivan.
Yes.
You have these two guys over here that are vulnerable.
Yes. Sorry, please. I bypassed you. So I will go against them. And I want to...
Not stink.
Yes. Put that out.
Yes, you have gotten a good success on them again. And
Minimum
doing
is
these two.
16.
Okay. Minimum of 16. That's more than enough. And you just did these two or all three?
All 3
All
here.
three. Okay. Then they are also down.
There's going to be a lot of jaw wiring when this thing is done.
Yeah. Dang it, this thing is not showing up all the different options. So, another the edge of my screen. Okay, so, see, okay, so on their turn, out of a door from here, okay, steps another man dressed in a very nice outfit. And do any of you speak Cantonese?
I'm from Pan Pacifica, but I did not write down which would be my native language, but
I speak Japanese. I'm from Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you from Jim? I take it you're from Japan by the name. You're Japanese. So I would say Japanese.
That's what I was kind of going with, but I said that's kind of where I was going with, but because I'm being the path of Pelayan too, so.
Yeah.
The colonel says, I can speak English slowly and loud.
I kind of think we all can do that, Colonel.
Yes, but then they understand you.
I don't really think that's how it works.
This guy speaks rapid-fire Cantonese, and as soon as he starts speaking, all the people start putting down weapons or putting rebar back into the benches. Their heads are a little down. And he comes over to you, and in a very, very posh, upper-class British accent. Oh, I must apologize for my associates, who did not recognize a hopeless fight when they saw one. I am Lao Pugan. Samuel Lau, or just Sam, if you prefer. May I ask, why are you at my restaurant?
I will speak the truth, and tell him what we have come to find out what is going on with this movie that we watched and how it brought us here.
Well, yes, I am very interested in this because this movie was not made with our consultation. Sorry, I still have this on. I'm trying to hear drawings. This movie was made without our consultation.
We lost Mark.
Oh, I hope.
So those who are watching on cameras, give us a moment. Once he gets back in, they will reset. He's still in roll 20, so. June.
He's tempted to just a little bit differently. These guys will have lost their confusion.
He's waiting to get back into Zoom?
Oh, that's me. I'm sorry. I need to cut that off.
We'll just let him know you kicked him out. That's fine.
That's fine.
Only one British accent allowed at the table.
Yes, that's it. Yes, that movie concerns me greatly. It was done without proper considerations. And as he finishes saying that, the glass front of the restaurant explodes inwardly. Smoke and bullets fill the room. Then the soft, barely audible crunch of feet on broken glass. When the smoke clears, 4 Kanawha security troopers advance. More can be seen through the smoke outside. And let me bring in our Kanawha security troopers.
I'm sorry, I got disconnected. I'm assuming that's Lao Fai Dong.
Yes. And he just said call him Sam.
Call him who?
Sam.
I say that's a bit of a stretch from Lao Fai Dong.
Samuel Lau. That is my English.
Still Lao.
Oh, that's not it. So 1. Yeah.
Hey, Robert, I don't know if this would be an appropriate time or not for it, but that could be helped by "Is this a bite?"
Okay.
Give him extra motivation for being here, or would you rather not?
Yes. No, I will accept it, but what I'm going to do is increase the number that y'all get.
Sure, that's fine. Seems reasonable.
Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so we have 6 Kanawha troopers coming in, and let me give you their rep card also. There you go. So you have 6 Kanawha security troopers now moving in. And we are still in a standard scene.
Do we still have cards in pool?
Yes. I'm going to let you have your cards still in pool.
So we should have 2 cards in pool unless we've played one, correct?
Correct. Okay. So heroes get to go first. Taunt is your approved action. So, what do the heroes wish to do?
Taunt them.
Okay.
I say, yes, that armor does make you look fat.
Now, who all are you trying to hurt?
I'll go for 4 of them right there.
Okay.
Remember when I joked that they would get villain inspiration?
Yes, I'm so glad that other one stopped.
Because they do, in fact, look a little portly in your armor there. I think this time we'll put a little English on it. Indeed. Every time you can put it English on something, it makes it better. Indeed. Yeah, see there, much better. You chaps can all be vulnerable. Very vulnerable, in fact. Very, very vulnerable.
Oh, yes, because they're taunt.
Ivan, be a good chap and take care of those gentlemen, would you please?
I'm just going to put it in the middle of these 4 guys to remember that these 4 guys are vulnerable, very vulnerable. Okay, who else?
Well, I will just try to talk the other 2 that no, really, it is best if you just move along. All of our wounds here are from your own glass that you've just blown in here. It is not anything else. Really, time to move along. Violence begets violence, and that is not good for anybody that is here.
Okay.
See, Adam, this is my normal set of rolls when I'm on roll 20.
Yes.
I mean, stop being a pacifist.
He's not wrong, Jim. He's not wrong.
It's not
Okay.
right either.
No. Okay, who else?
Anybody else got something they want to do? You're gonna smash, so
Yeah.
I'll just keep going with my 2 abilities at one time. So I'll confuse them.
Okay.
No, it's gonna be a -2.
Okay, you can get 5 of them, so we'll say the bottom 5.
All right, so 12. Good for their willpower mine.
Let me pull up their character sheet.
That'll be a 15 for me, so that'll increase my damage to +3 on my punch.
That is a standard success on their
Standard, you say?
will mod.
All right. -1 to all actions.
Okay, -1 to all actions. Okay. And
And then I'll just I'll slip my hands into the brass knuckles and just kind of pop my fist. Activate.
Just lean into it.
Yeah, just activate telekinetic strike, which does no good this round, but
hey, that's fine. It's telling me these guys are confused. Okay. Next.
So I want to go when Ivan goes to aid him. So I wanted, because I have the synergy still going, I would like to try to give him an extra effort.
Okay.
So here's my melee weapons to help. And it's outstanding.
Okay. So
So wherever he goes, I will be his bosom buddy, wading into the stuff, watching his back.
Okay. So Ivan.
Yes, these
The little Asian
four.
guy going over there, right there, Doc. He's right there. Go.
What? I'm the good-looking guy with the strong dude. This makes complete sense.
Yeah, and since these are Kanawa people, as I'm moving over, is pulling out the impact hammer and setting it up.
Did you just say Ivan's the fat guy?
No, big guy.
Because I mean, you're the good-looking one. Don't they always go in pairs so that the good-looking one makes the other one look better? Ivan, I think he called you ugly.
That's not what I said.
What was the bonus I get from
So
the?
I'm aiding you. So I think the chart counts me as 3 people.
No, you count as 4.
I count as 4, so I think it's a +3.
Plus 3. Yep.
3. Okay, so
Which is pretty good, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4 minus 4 minus.
It's a free
so
support
it's a plus
card.
It is.
All right. Well, I mean, there might be one guy for you to punch.
Okay, you hit them. You have a good success on them. Do you have any AP?
Not with the impact hammer.
Okay.
Impact hammer doesn't need AP. Impact hammer is AP. Smash.
If I remember
not-
correctly, impact hammer is pretty silly.
19 is my minimum.
Yes, impact hammer is
Okay.
pretty silly.
I was gonna say, I envision the impact hammer being like from the Alita Battle Angel thing. Rocket fires in the back of it.
Each
Just
of
a
them.
swing.
So that will knock them all out.
So I
Just
duck
points
as he
stays
swings
in.
through all those guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
Give them a small stab on their foot so they jump up into the hammer a little bit better.
Okay, that should have done everyone, but I don't think it did. Okay. Okay. So those 4 are now down. So, Cole.
I did the confusion in the.
Oh yes.
This round.
Yes. Okay. Sam runs over and does a flying kick on this guy. I'm using the Golden Eagles, or the Golden Eights, for this. That is a 13, which will still hit. I am spending some shock to get a PV. Oh, and I forgot one other thing. That should have been a 17 for him. So he will knock that out.
Oh, so the Golden 8 Triad guys are still fighting us.
Yes. No, they're not fighting you.
With us.
Oh, they're
They're
fighting
fighting
with
with
us.
you.
Ah, of course.
They wised up.
It's a team up. I mean, they realized who's the biggest, baddest people here, and they joined them.
No, they're wise guys.
Or, the enemy of my enemy.
Yeah, Art of Sun
This
Tzu reasonable.
guy maneuvers around him and fails. This guy is also going to try to maneuver and see if he does any better. Oh, much better. This guy with the rebarb comes up and swings it. 14. I didn't get math. But you already got the very vulnerable in that last one. So that will be a good hit. Yeah, that'll be a good hit. So the rebar smashes in his skull.
Yeah, the rebarb reverberates.
Yes. See, unfortunately, y'all killed these guys. I had this whole,
Cole just
cinematic-
walks over to the table, grabs a bowl of fried rice, sits down, and starts eating it.
I had this whole
I didn't get to
cinematic
hit
thing if
anybody.
they got to go, but y'all got 7 of them before they could even start. But I mean, these guys basically leap over things while the bartender is throwing improvisational weapons.
And
Nice.
shouting rapid fire Mandarin.
Oh yeah, no, Cantonese.
Cantonese, excuse me.
So, this group is finished. Oh wait, there are more coming in. So,
Okay.
during, truthfully, I'm just going to call this fight because you're going to get 6 more every time, and
We're tub thumping at this point.
you're going to be tough thumping at this point.
I'm gonna make Ivan
Because
look
you
good.
have enough-
We're all going to
you
make
have
Ivan
enough
look
of
good.
these- You have enough of the triad members to really help out because they're going to maneuver to help you get your attacks. And
It's okay. I'm going to try to talk Ivan down from killing everyone, but it's not going to work.
so I'm actually just going to call it because with Ivan and Sam and with Cole, y'all are going to take these people out fairly quickly. So when this is done, Sam returns, and Cole and let's see, who else? Sato, you're not a martial artist yet. Cole, I think, has good unarmed
One and unarmed. I mean, not martial arts, more of a brawler.
brawler. Okay. Well, Ivan definitely can also note. Sam is really good. And I'm not going to make you roll for it, but you definitely feel possibility energy moving when he works or when he fights.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And one other thing, you think at least one person during this had a moment of crisis.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
So,
Did they turn into a storm knight or a stormer?
well, we don't know yet.
They just
are
turned for
working
now.
with Sam. Yes. So, Sam kicks one of the bodies savagely, swearing in Cantonese. When his rage is spent, he looks at you and says, "This changes everything. You need a friend in Hong Kong. The Golden Age will open doors for you. If you can give me a way to contact you, I will help you track down the distributor of these films so they can be reminded of the correct and proper means of doing business in Hong Kong."
I mean, you can't film a film without going through the union. I mean, that's just wrong.
Exactly.
It is how business works in The fatherland also.
Hitting a little close to home, is it, Dan?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bunch of scabs. I say, Mr. Lau, you're jolly good, yes. We'll investigate this. Your assistance would be most appreciated, indeed.
If
Okay.
he asks
so
for
go
numbers,
on.
I will share the Zuzu number with him.
Perfect. Perfect. So what I want y'all to do is go on and do your cards. Because we are at scene.
Oh, crap. But no, we got glory, so we're 5. Yay, I don't have to do anything. Except I do want to recycle, so...
Yeah, I'm certainly going to be recycling, but
You draw back up to 5.
Although we're in Pan Pacifica, does anyone want a drive offensively? We might end up driving somewhere. I'm not going to be driving anywhere. I mean, if you guys want me to drive, that's fine, but that's probably not the best choice that we'll be making tonight.
yeah, I am going to recycle this here Delphi support counts.
Okay. Anyone wanting any of these?
Good trade.
Okay. I am removing these. Is everyone happy with their cards?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Okay.
As happy as I'm going to be.
Okay. Then let me move you over to place.
Hey, Ivan, do you want to trade me that reconnect just in case? Because I have a way to put it into anybody's pool that needs it.
Sure. I was saving it for you anyway.
Oh, this is the one character that won't need it.
Oh, true. If it would be possible, you would find a way.
I would find a way, yeah.
I draw. We just have to find something that's a contradiction to him. He uses it, rolls a 1. Done. There you go.
Here,
Okay.
hold this.
I just wanted to move y'all over so that y'all could see this play out.
Figured you might want that for the cards and the possibility.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sam Lau is as good as his word. Almost immediately, he sets the Golden Apes to work, helping you trace the network behind the film. A new stream of films flows from somewhere in mainland China, and Hong Kong is merely where it comes to the surface. This stream springs to the surface at the Great Sunrise Distribution Company, whose sole office is in the Haigao office park, immediately adjacent to Kai Tak Airport. Whatever its source, this is where the stream can be stopped. A light rain and mist cloak the office park and warehouse. From somewhere you hear the whine of an aircraft engine being fired up. They must be loading another shipment. You'll have to move quickly to intervene.
So we hear the engine whine. We don't see an air vehicle of some kind.
You see that the hangar door is open.
Are we on foot?
You are on foot. You do notice, I'm not going to make you roll for it. You do notice there are cameras. This is Pan Pacifica.
I'm not video savvy. So the colonel leans into it, pulls up an accusing finger, begins to wag it, and marches towards the open hangar door.
Okay.
I say, old boy, I say, stop right there.
I guess that's one way to go about doing this. Well, let's go.
Well, yeah. Colonel, he's a colonel. Frontal assault's how you always do things.
Mhm.
If you have a better suggestion, you could rein him in. but he's just
Cole
doing what
doesn't
he's
have a
doing.
better suggestion. He's just going to follow you.
So
Okay.
you're going up.
As you
Here we
walk in
go.
towards, he makes sure that his 2 pistols are loaded and ready to go.
I queue up
Okay.
right in the middle of the
My
hangar
only
door.
My only
So-
suggestion, Colonel, is we might want to move quicker than a standard walk.
Oh, I'm not standard walking, sir. I'm marching. With accusatory
Oh,
finger
then-
wag.
Then
Okay, I'm just moving y'all up.
Double time?
y'all
Ah,
can
yes,
maneuver
double
where y'all
time.
want to.
Very good. At the
Okay.
march.
As you enter, you see that there are approximately 20 blue-suited workers hustling around. They're trying to fill the cargo plane. The hatch is still down in the back. But in all other ways, the plane is ready to go.
This is
When
gonna be
you
bad.
start wagging your finger, the blue jumpsuited workers take off.
Well, we stopped loading that filth. An abomination.
And-
Now we just have to get it off the plane.
These two turn and
Well, we're still on the
We're on-
We're
We're
still
still on
on
the
the other
bar.
map.
Huh?
We're still
We're
on the
still
bar.
in the bar.
What do you mean the bar?
Garden.
The bar map.
as an arc,
whatever.
The restaurant.
Yeah. You didn't pull us to
Oh.
a new map.
I hate it when that happens.
Apologize. That's my fault. Yes.
I hate it when
So
that
I moved
happens.
y'all forward.
Yep, we're there
Oh,
now.
there
yeah,
you are.
cool. Okay, yep.
Okay. So you see the two guys, they're protecting the loading of the plane. They are turning around though to see you, and we enter a dramatic scene. And everything from this
And-
point on will be
Would alertness help at this point, Robert?
not really, because you see them, they see you.
Okay.
And
Hey,
did
Robert, it happened again.
Okay.
You, and did
Oh,
you see
did
my
not
message,
hear-
Robert?
No, not yet. Yes, you should. Thank you for reminding me. So all of y'all get a Kanawa possibility.
You mean a Pan Pacific impossibility?
Yes.
Oh, Pan Pacific. It has a K on it.
Because Khan was not behind everything. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Which-
Yes, they are.
Which character are you? Or
I'm the right one? Yes.
Okay, there you go. Okay. So, the villains go first. They are fatigued. They
Because
see
they've been
two
loading the
people-
plane.
Well, they've been guarding as
Guarding
everyone
it.
else has been loading. They see two people, and so they maneuver themselves just slightly, and they are. Oh, heck. They're going to. Hold on, I lost their character sheet. They are ganging up on you, and they are doing long bursts, and they're trying to hit all of you with a long burst.
Well, that's hardly cricket.
Yes. So, a 13. Will that hit in you?
Standard against me.
Okay.
Yes,
I say, it's a standard hit on the colonel.
Okay.
Bollocks.
Also standard on Yamamura.
14.
Oof.
I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
Okay. So, at that point, heroes, you get to go.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and get this out of the way.
Just these two chaps here.
Just these two.
Hey, Robert, I'm pulling this. I'm just letting you know that it shows up, but I'm spending a shock to make my next attack against that guy favored.
Gotcha. Thank you.
There are consequences to your actions.
Excellent.
Can I trick them into thinking that I'm charging them and actually move over towards the plane?
Yes. Now, the opening for the plane, just so you know, is back here. So it's a backloading cargo.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
They don't have a hatch like for the cockpit?
Those are all closed.
Okay, I guess I'm not I'm just going to trick them. How's a 13 against their trick?
Let me pull them out again.
Are these Kanawa troopers?
Yep.
Okay, they can be very vulnerable.
I don't think y'all are going to go into the office.
And the colonel has a 21 run, or excuse me, a 7 move. So put him wherever 7 gets me.
7 squares. Just consider each square a move.
I think that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll call that 7.
Okay.
And they're very vulnerable now.
Oh, they are very vulnerable. Thank you.
Cole just activates a couple abilities as he moves closer. Not within melee, but close enough to move into melee next, if need be.
Okay. Yamamura, Tato, Ivan.
Yeah, I'm just standing over wait for Ivan to come up and smack him with a hammer and be done with it.
I'm gonna copycat Ivan again, and then I will, I'm just gonna copycat his melee.
Okay.
So against his 7, that's a good. So that's 3 ranks.
Okay.
And then I will move up a bit.
Okay.
All right, so I have a question for you, Robert, because it's the first time it's going to come up. So my persuasion thing, it acts like a trick, but it is not an approved action. So if I did my persuasion thing on one and then tricked the other, do I get to draw a card if I'm successful on the trick and then spend a shock and draw a second card?
Let's say yes for now because I would have to go back and really read that.
Yeah, because the path says it counts as though it's a trick interaction. So it's up to you on whether or not you want to consider I'm basically doing 2
Which
tricks. I'm
path
just
was it?
using
No,
2 different.
No, just once. Yeah, you can get 1 card for each for an action.
Well, the path specifically says what I'm doing doesn't count as an approved action. I have to spend a shock to draw the card from there. So
Okay,
I'm doing a
bring it
trick
for
with
you.
2 different skills.
Yeah.
So
I have no problem with you doing that.
okay, then that's what I will try, because and I will roll the trick because it's not trained. Might not matter in the end, but
This is Path of Palin.
yes, it is. All right, so that is successful on both, so they can each be stymied.
Okay. They can each be stunned.
Oh, so you can just draw a card anytime you do that.
Right, I have to spend a
you
shock
spend
to
a
do
shock.
it, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're doing something that's a path of peace, you have to give them something. And then,
Right,
Ivan has come forward.
Yes.
There's a reason that I have I want to play cards into other people's pools.
Yeah.
Because I figure I'm going to
Ivan.
get a lot of them.
The Whirlwind Hammer of Doom.
Paka Suka.
Okay, you have a good success on them.
Goodbye.
And I think you 16 is
A
16
good
damage?
for the is a 19 for my impact
Okay.
hammer.
Okay, then they are down.
Ivan's Hammer of Hulk Smash.
Okay, and that's it for y'all. At the end of the hero's turn, you see coming in through up here, up above the crates and stuff, you see the golden eights. I want to call them the crazy eights.
I wrote it down that way. I'm absolutely waiting for the opportunity for me to misname them, but yeah.
Well, they probably
You're
couldn't
coming
use
in.
Crazy Eights for various reasons.
And as that happens, the plane starts to leave the hangar.
I say no.
Skill challenge?
So we start
Dramatic skill
a
challenge.
DS.
Excellent. I get to do
Or,
synergy.
well,
Yeah.
it's a chase.
I
Are we
still get to do
chasing the
synergy.
plane, and if we get to D first, we get on the plane? Or we
Yes.
stop it? Are we getting on
You
the plane, or are
stop
we
it.
stopping
You
it?
stop it. You stop it. The last thing that you can do, if they get to D before you, you can try a last ditch effort to leap onto the plane as it is taking off.
No, I like getting to D before them.
Okay.
I agree.
So
But you don't do an Ethan Hunt deal and grab a hold of the outside of the door?
Yeah.
okay. So they are moving, and so they will get. Well, we'll just flip the card because this started it.
Nice. A's on there.
Ooh, inspired.
Yeah.
I like being inspired.
And you are inspired. So, heroes, you are looking at either. Hold on. Dexterity, if you're on foot. But you also notice that there are a lot of little electric carts that are used to move materials around. So you can also use land vehicles if you want.
Okay. So
And-
I made us all synergy, and I'm done.
Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to go on because your DN changes for each round. Okay. So on the first round, the one we're on, you have an easy DN to keep up with or try to beat the plane. Then it goes up to a 10.
Mm-hmm.
On round 3, you will be at challenging. At round 4, it is starting its takeoff, and round 5, it is taking off. And so you're going to go 8, 10, 12, 16, 20.
Yeah, it's like it's
Those
speeding
are
up
your
or
DNs.
something.
It is speeding up. So,
All right. Does this a group dex check or is this each individual? I mean, I'm guessing group, but
I'm going to, truthfully, it doesn't say it has to be individual. I would say if you decide to do something other than, hold on. Let me just double check. No, actually, it's for each person. Sorry, I had to go back and double check that. So each of y'all is going to be on this. So instead of the DSR token, I'm just going to move y'all up here.
We all each individually have to do this?
Yep.
What?
Yep, it's not just one person. So,
Can we help each other?
yes, you can.
extra
And
effort.
You can stay where you are and help somebody else.
Okay, well, I got the outstanding, which means anything you do, as long as it's to the goal of, the group goal, then you get to you're favored, as well as the if you help, you outstanding.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so it's favored. Are we wanting to combine this? Or are we all trying to take off on the same?
I think as
Well,
long as
if-
we stop the plane, it doesn't matter if we get on or not. I think as long as one person gets on the plane and stops it, we're good.
Well, it's not getting on the plane. That's your last ditch thing. You're trying to stop.
Stop it.
Right,
Yeah,
right, but,
I think-
but stopping it could be getting on and shooting the pilots.
It wouldn't be as easy as that.
Okay, apparently.
Blow up the front gear. Yeah. So I mean, we're just a dex check each step, but you said
Dex
it goes
check
up.
or it goes up. Dex check each step, or land vehicles if you want to grab one of the parts.
Yeah,
Anybody
so
got land vehicles?
I have land vehicles.
Oh, drive offensively would have been good. What's your land vehicles?
A 9.
But you got ranks, right?
Yeah, 1.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It explodes.
it
Yep.
does explode. So it's either a 9 or we combine effort to get the A done.
Oh, you could do multiple. Ivan could,
Everybody can
drive.
do kind of what they want
Yeah.
or help different people.
Yes.
Mhm.
And the roll will be favored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since I already rolled, I went ahead and finished rolling. I got a 13 for my running towards the plane.
Okay.
I feel like we should have at least a
So-
few people going forward.
Are you driving, Ivan?
Yes, I will be driving little luggage cart.
I will help Ivan drive. No, old boy. Turn right here.
But the plane
So,
is forward.
the ultimate backseat driver.
I did not fail.
Which
So-
means you count as 3 plus 3.
Yep.
Okay. You make it.
Move, Suka! Get out the way! Get out the way!
So you
Alright.
make it.
I will attempt to run forward.
Okay.
Do you try to drive the cart and I ride with you?
We could try that.
You
In
can
which
reroll
ca-
that too because you're favored.
I can. So yeah, if you want to get on a cart, I'll drive the cart. In which case, it's the same because I don't have land vehicles. But
Right. I'm just trying to figure out how I can be helpful and stay with the group because
You roll land vehicles and say no. Don't run that guy over.
Yep.
We like him.
I can't run that guy over. That would be that would cause pain, and I don't cause pain.
Yes. Okay. So the villains.
Guess we pull a card after that too, huh?
Uh,
yes. And at the end of my turn, those
I have a
things
second
count.
chance in my pool in case someone botches something badly.
So where did they describe it two different ways? Okay. So I'm going to. They describe it as a chase in one area, then they describe it just as a dramatic skill resolution later. But
Well,
it's still individual. But what we're going to do is the plane is just taking off, and that's what's creating your difficulties. So next round,
Come on, B, C, D. Okay, we got a B.
you have a B. So you are now at a DC 10
And more inspiration.
and
needed that.
more inspiration.
It's like I spend a bunch of shock.
Yes.
All right.
shock the
attempt to-
Halen monkey.
I'm going to attempt to aid my cohort.
Yep, I'm
Yami?
directing Ivan.
Yamamura.
Yeah, Cole's,
Yamamura.
And you're
Cole's still
helping
just
Ivan.
hoofing it.
Okay.
Yep. So that's an outstanding. I give him a +3 for his
Yep,
driving
Ivan.
attempt.
Ivan gets a +3.
All right. That's a 16
Okay.
for me to continue chasing this on foot while everybody else is driving electric carts.
I say, old boy, you're going a tad fast for this small vehicle.
He's a masked
taking
hero,
a
right?
shortcut. He's
Yes.
going across the ground.
Well, I mean, I'm core Earth, but I still wear a mask from.
Ivan, you are here. Okay. And Yamamura.
What was the DC again?
10.
10. All right. Well, I don't have a card in there, so instead, let's see. I'm gonna start playing with some cards. I'll become very vulnerable to put some cards into Adam's pool. Hop with that one, and have
Oh wait,
that one, Adam.
Here, drive like me.
Are you playing a supporter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, yes. Drive like Ivan, except not
that's
so
fine.
fast.
I will still put those cards in Adam's pool.
Okay. So, we then move to the next card.
Uh-oh.
Critical.
But
And there is
counts as a C.
critical- Yes, it does, and it is a critical problem.
Ugh.
Just so you know, what is happening here in this critical problem is that if you fail, Ivan, your tires are going to pop. Yamamura, somebody is remotely trying to take control of your cart.
Oh, in here I thought it was a squirrel on the road that I couldn't run over, and I was swerving to avoid it.
That could be it too. That could be it too.
Squirrel!
For Cole, you have objects on the runway if you do not meet this one. Now, this is the one where you are challenging. This is 12.
All right, well, let's get this out of the way.
Yeah, and what's our setback?
That's what he said. Yours is. We don't. We do have a setback.
Right.
Never mind.
We have a setback as well.
Yeah. Nobody has received initiative then.
Actually, I do. No, it was just I've.
You can play it.
Or do you want a mono? I was gonna say I can seize initiative, or do you want a monologue?
You won't get to.
Yeah,
You
I
won't
won't
get
be
to
able to do
move.
anything. I'll be moving my. That's fine.
Right.
I'll monologue as long as it helps you guys out.
Okay. So you stay back and you get rid of the setback.
Yeah, I kind of slow down a little bit and I start, telling these guys to put the foot down and catch that damn thing.
Okay. So this is your third round of your synergy. So Colonel and Sato, if you give me your help attempts.
All right, take it back. You need to drive a little faster, sir. Yes, faster. Like that. Push that pedal.
Didn't fail.
Okay. So Ivan and Yamamura.
So
Okay,
let's
you
see
need
what I
to
can
get
do.
2 more.
Yep.
Yamamura moves up. See?
Oops, like I said. Nope. Why is it not? Oh,
I got a willpower if you want one.
I see. I was hitting the wrong person.
Yeah, I rolled behind you. You might be clicking me.
Yep, I was doing that.
And you make it. So you were on step C. So, in our fourth round, you have a D. Your DN at this point is now a very hard 16.
Does anybody have a step C?
Yes.
I'll trade for it.
Yes.
Here, I'll give you the flurry.
And
A furry?
I should go first, only to cast Synergize again. To keep the synergy going.
Okay.
Because for me, it's still up technically, but for the rest of the group, it's not up.
You giving me a card?
I
Yeah,
will
it's right
be
here.
favored on that roll.
There it is.
I put it on the tip board. I didn't give it directly to you. Sorry.
All right, and then I will, because we're doing such a good job, I will put a possibility on that to see if I can make it better.
Okay.
That is a 20, and then I'll play an action, and that's a 23. So we still have the
Yes.
outstanding result.
Okay. So, Colonel, you want to aid?
Of course I want to aid. It's my expert assistance while he's doing so smashing.
Yes.
Yes, once again, push the Nero pedal. It's the one on the right, old boy.
And remember, for Ivan and Yamamura, you both are favored.
So I'm going to play the step C so I can do C and D.
Okay. So you'll need an 18.
And since I'm doing both, -2.
And -2.
Or a 16 if you have.
Would you like a second chance, sir?
I would love a second chance. I'll give you the mistaken identity.
I
can't,
love mistaken identity.
I can't fix your ones, man. You got to not roll those.
Yes. All right. So I will try that again with a second chance.
Don't do it again. But if you do, I have another one.
I have no more cards in my pool, I don't think.
Well, then don't do it again.
There we go. And you said
No,
I
no.
need a what? 18?
Yes.
All right. Well, there's my candy.
Okay.
What the hell just happened?
You
pushed
clicked
the
on the
wrong
wrong
button.
Yeah, click the one above mine.
Click the coal
Oh, gotcha.
and dexterity.
Gotcha.
That's what I just did.
Last roll was a 17. There we go.
And you got it.
I just
So,
got my second win and just go jogging right up next to you guys.
That's right.
okay, Ivan, you did your favored, and you're spinning a possibility.
Yep.
I got a willpower.
Well, that definitely does it.
That's dexterity. It doesn't help you. Never mind.
Okay, and Yamamura.
Yeah. I
Favored?
That's what I'm trying to debate. Because the possibility puts me only to win. Because, yeah, I think I have to favor that. I think I need a slightly better starting roll because I unfortunately didn't get the extra help this
Like
time. There
that.
we go. And what's the,
Like to
the
make
DN's
everybody
a
good
16
again.
though, right?
Yep, the end of 16.
All right. Well, you can have a little candy then because
I don't think you can multi-action with aiding others,
Yeah.
because that'd be silly.
Yes.
yeah.
You're focused.
All right. 16.
If you have anything, oh yeah, 16 is all you need. So
Because we're on
y'all
C
are up
going
here.
to D. We made it.
So basically, the two carts cross in front of the plane, and the pilot, not being stupid and not wanting his front wheel to be just jerked out from under him, as he crashes, strategically decides to turn away and slow down. So this allows you to now board the plane.
Yeah, while you guys slowing down the front, Cole goes running up the back ramp.
Okay. And what I'm going to do is just move us back to the main screen. And if y'all could pull yourself out, that'd be fine. Oh, we know y'all are still all here. Okay. the plane, when you stop the plane, a woman with security troopers comes out.
Out of the plane?
Out of the plane. And
Here we go again. You chaps just woke blood.
you see Constance Yao.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
Constance
put her-
Yao. She has no trick.
Or it's way low 13.
Yeah, I'm
Or
thinking
I
it's
might
at
have-
13.
Or I might have.
Ha ha ha. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, there's a 13 on the card. It's just not in the box.
It's
just
way down. Yep.
Okay, I made a mistake then. Yeah. I think she does have a pretty good trick. Yeah, I just totally messed that one up. Okay, so, okay, so, Constance emerges from the plane, flanked by her troopers. Okay. Do you know what you have cost me? She demands. Fuel charges, fines, no. How will you cover those costs? She yells at a team of black armored security troopers inside the plane surround her. Her fury eventually runs out and she gestures at you. Pay with what you have them. Kill them. And so we begin our next
I don't believe this is going to end the way you think that it shall, madam.
I think these will be men of constant sorrow.
Is this on the dramatic or
Villains.
standard?
This is still dramatic. And y'all still have your cards in pool.
Okay.
You villains are up.
Madam, it's just material things are so insignificant. You should just not worry about it and move on.
Ooh, villains up. You want to seize
Villains
that?
are up.
She's
And
interested on
I'm
that?
waiting to see if anyone wants to do anything. before
Seize
I
the heck
start.
out of that.
I was talking for a second, but yes,
Okay.
we can move to the next card.
Oh. Shoot.
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking well.
So you get rid of the card?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because villains up bad.
Yes. Now we're really glad that Cole monologued. a
Oh,
couple of
look at
times.
that.
So heroes.
Good trade.
Heroes. Villains are set back.
Oh, this is over.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They're on the run.
Everybody's going to stand back and watch Ivan just moidalize them.
Yep.
Okay.
So first things first. Confusion. And I'm not even going to add anything to it. I'm just going to do straight confusion.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna
Are
have
you
to add something.
including her?
I'm dropping it right where she's standing, so yeah, she'll be included in it.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume a 10 is not gonna be good enough.
You are favored.
Yeah, I am, I guess. Am I favored?
Yes, you still are favored.
The power is silly.
How about 11?
Against the Panama troopers, you are fine. Against her, there is no effect.
All right,
In fact,
well,
you feel resistance.
that's fine. They can be -1 to all abilities,
Okay.
and that would be me.
Okay.
See, look, I contributed. Now Ivan, go smash.
If you'd like, I will put some conditions down for you, Ivan. I draw my Webley and I point it right at her forehead. I say, "Madam, this is a poor choice, a poor life choice indeed." As I attempt to intimidate her and the 3 troopers around her. So it's going to be -6. And that's a good start. Last roll was what, a 13? Oh, there you go. The 3 troopers can be very vulnerable. And do you want her vulnerable or stymied there, Ivan?
The first 3 troopers are vulnerable?
Yeah. Very vulnerable.
Very vulnerable. Okay.
And you know what? I got 3 more for that. Because I can get a good success on her with 3 more. Ivan, do you want her very vulnerable or very stymied or a combination? I can't hear you. You're muted, Liam.
Oh, sorry. Vulnerable, because if she uses any mind powers, I'm gone. It doesn't matter how much she's stymied. So
let's just blow her away. All right. So everybody's very vulnerable there, Robert.
Okay.
Oh, and I get a card.
Okay. So the first 3 and her are very vulnerable.
Yep. What happened to the deck?
Oh shoot! I've done something to it. How do I pull that damn deck back out?
You may have hit it.
I got you.
Let's hope you hit it.
Yeah. You just it was the standard Destiny deck, right?
Yes. Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh, there's a card on top.
Huh.
I guess that's mine.
Yeah.
Probably.
Sure.
Okay. Ivan, by the way, Liam, and if you would like to go in there and all-out attack, I can probably fix your very vulnerable problem.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll go like right under that and go for all 3 of them, all out attack.
I have a flurry you can trade me if you want to go at it a second time, Ivan. Just if you don't get them all.
Okay. So the -4. 1, 2. So it's +4 minus.
You're +6, I think.
I think so.
If you all out.
Well, that's how we do that.
So good.
Yep. That is a good success. Yep, and a good success.
Number 1, Kanawa dude. Number 2, Kanawa dude. And her.
Oh,
Rapidly switches places.
Nice.
Guards. And he dies.
Well,
Okay.
isn't that just what usually happens?
Minions.
Okay. So.
All right. Well, now that Ivan is very vulnerable, I'd like to be a helper.
Okay.
I'm favored at the moment.
Still would like to be a helper. Ivan, do you want that flurry?
Yes.
There you go, Ivan. You may remove 2 effects from yourself. You can choose the 2. I'm a helper.
So you are not. You
Whoops.
are not.
It fell
Okay.
to the ground instead of going to the thing.
So which? Oh, it's the flurry. Okay,
He's trading me the master plan for the flurry.
gotcha. Okay, so I know that Ivan won flurry. Okay.
This is not good for you.
No, it is.
As I said, it was a poor life choice, madam.
So I haven't.
Cole has gone.
I have not gone.
You have not gone. Okay.
I would like to copycat some stuff from my colleague who's really good at melee weapons. And
You
that
did.
is an outstanding, so I get 4 ranks this time. And I will join my buddy in the fray. You got this, big bro.
Okay. So, that's Cole, because you've already gone, haven't you? You confused them. That's right. So, Ivan, you have a flurry.
Yes, I'd like to all-out attack. So,
Okay.
Whirlwind would get rid of those. She didn't get to go, so she's still very vulnerable.
Yes, she
I
is.
think it's still at that plus
Yes.
6.
She is still up there. Oh, wait,
Are we master
I'm just
planning
moving
the
that.
flurry?
Our priest of Palin is master planning the flurry.
So that
You have an outstanding on her, and you have a good on those 2.
okay. So them 2 first.
Actually, you have an outstanding on one of them as well. Sorry.
Ouch.
So,
Oh, dude.
I think that one dude might be going for a dirt nap.
I might think that one guy dude might be the dirt.
I mean,
It's a
did you at
small
least
pile
say
of
4
liquid.
before you swung that hammer?
Right?
He pointed. He called his shot.
Yeah, we see the helmet fly off. We turn around and look, and there's no head with in
Hey,
body.
there you go. Look at that. 3 more on her with no minions.
Well, she has minions, but she probably can't do anything about it anymore.
right.
No, I mean the minions should be gone with the damage, right?
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
4 hits and 2 wounds. 4 wounds and 2 wounds. I think they're gone.
Yeah. Okay. He's gone. And let me do something with her.
Gonna try to reality out of this. No, you missed me.
Better believe it.
Oh wow! Wow.
Yes, she did.
She soaked all of it.
Yeah, but she's not happy.
She's like, hit me with your best shot. Is that all you got?
Okay. So
Head flies across the room. Is that all you got?
So she is doing 2 things. I have to see which one. Let me see. Who are the ones? Okay. So, she is going to cloud Ivan's mind. And
Probably
let's
smart.
see.
That's a very wise decision.
She is also going to alter the mind of the colonel. And she does not have to worry about the distance.
What?
Yeah.
So, I'll tell you
That's
why
not-
at the end.
That's
Sure.
all right.
Still not fair. Stupid lawbreakers.
So, what is
His will mind 7.
No, no. Yeah, Ivan's will mind is 7.
Yes, you get it good.
Okay, I am.
Well, I all out attack, so it made me very vulnerable again.
No. Remember, helper. Oh no, he didn't help you on the second one. So you are very vulnerable.
Right.
Still, it's only going to be good. So, you will be taking a -4 visibility penalty against her. And Colonel, what is your will mind?
That is a fail.
That is a fail.
I have a 13 will mind.
Felt somebody trying to tamper with your memories.
Open your mind.
Shoot her in the forehead.
Okay.
Open your mind.
So next round.
I say, madam, clearly you've not taken the hint.
All right, so is it Argo or the card? Let's see.
Nope.
Heroes
New
are
card.
first. Villains flurry.
Yes.
We kill her first.
I think that's probably what happens. I want to try to read her mind. What's my DN?
You want to come up and read her mind?
You have to put your hands on her.
I'm gonna try.
Give me a moment. You have a DN 20 against her.
Ooh. Dear God. Okay. That's ridiculous.
Read
Oh,
mind
it's a
is a
penalty.
contest. It's a contest against somebody who's reality rated, I thought.
No, that's not what it
But
says in the
read
thing.
mind.
Which one am I thinking of?
For mind control.
Oh, yeah.
Mind controller.
Yep.
Okay. Heroes, what do y'all want to do?
Kill her a lot?
I'm just going to try to intimidate.
Okay.
I mean, something along the lines of, see, Ivan's already taken out your entire security staff. You're just a matter of time. Let's see if I can get it. 7's not going to cut it. Is it? Where's her?
Oh, that's right. There's also, because of the freaking world laws, there's a penalty
Oh, wait,
for read mind.
we
isn't
still
there?
got the...
Yep.
Yes, you have a -4.
That too.
Do we still have the favored thing going?
Yes.
Alright, what did I say I did? Intimidate. I'm not putting anything on it.
Okay.
I mean,
The colonel would like to take a stab at it.
Okay, Colonel.
I believe we'll take a page out of our Nile Empire comrade's book. You've seen what Ivan can do. I believe with his hammer, he's going to change your name to Constance Ow. Yes,
Okay.
yes, he is. You can be vulnerable, madam.
Okay. I'm just going to remember she's vulnerable right now. Yes. Anyone
You
else?
guys could have been favored. He did do favored. Okay, favored. Yep.
I was successful. I'm not taking points off the board.
I'm just going to,
was favored. I just
I'm
got
just-
1 point higher.
I'm going to attempt to help with melee
Ivan.
weapons, Ivan.
And you do.
You do quite
It's
well.
outstanding.
I'm so good at that.
So that gives me a
Plus 3.
Plus 3.
So 2, 3 minus 4 is a +1 all out.
Plus 5.
So +5. I don't like.
You are favored, sir.
Oh, correct. I am favored.
Okay, this
Continue to
power is
remind people, please. That's a
Yeah.
good thing.
I mean, it's serious. You can tell me, and I'll forget 2 seconds later.
Don't forget, she is vulnerable, so if you want to add that in.
Yeah, I all the modifiers were because I'm like not seeing her also.
The
Yeah.
maths have been done.
He remembers all the math. He forgets that he's
Yeah.
favored.
Yeah,
You
there
have
you
an
go.
Outstanding against her.
Oh, where are you? There.
Okay. You got her, big bro.
Okay. At this point, since she has taken 2 wounds, I can immediately do this. Who has the highest maneuver?
Oh no.
The highest maneuver? That's a dex-based skill. I'm
That's
an
not
8.
the Colonel.
I
I
have
got
a
a 7.
9.
I have a
Mhm.
10,
Give it
so.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like Cole's got a 10.
Okay.
What is she getting ready to do to us?
Hopefully not deflect wounds onto Cole.
Spending a possibility on that.
I think she just deflected wounds to Cole. I think he just caught 3 wounds in 6 shock. Like a plague.
No,
Ooh.
but she disappears.
What?
Huh.
Oh, she's got a path, doesn't she?
She has something.
She's
Okay.
got.
That's
I'll
dumb.
tell you in a moment. I'll tell you
That's
in a moment.
dumb.
Did she take the 3
Um,
wounds?
Wow, I
Oh,
hit
yeah,
her
she
so
took 'em.
hard.
She
Okay.
took them.
I hit her so hard she just stopped existing.
Flew away.
Yeah.
I say, old
Yeah,
boy.
there's
that-
a little.
There's
It's
no
kind of a
surviving Ivan.
It's like a little Nile effect. There was a puff of smoke, and she's now gone.
Well done, sir.
But she
You
took 5
You
wounds?
discorporated her completely.
No,
She
she
took-
didn't take a total of 5. She reality'd out of some of those earlier.
Yeah,
and then
the
she just
first
took
one
3.
she just poofed
But you
away.
said she had 2, and he just dealt 3, and you said she took the 3.
Didn't
right?
have to.
Okay, that was a mishearing
Okay,
from us.
so
Yes.
she did this thing that caused her to not
When
take the
she
3
had-
wounds.
No, the 3 did
she
not
took
kill her.
The 3 wounds.
The 3
It
did not
didn't
knock her
kill
out. Yeah.
But it allowed her to do something.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
The bottom
Okay.
line is we don't know what actually. 3 wounds happened
She
for a
pulled an
total of
eyelid-
5, and she did some.
The problem is we
Well,
didn't have a
look,
coup de grace to get this thing to 4 wounds, where she probably would have been dead.
Oh, I don't know about that. We'll see.
Well, she still had possibilities that she could have tried to get out of some.
And
Okay,
and with
but-
my mind, I really think that I just hit her that
Yeah.
freaking hard.
That hard.
Well, the
Okay.
Colonel doesn't know any better. He's patting you on the back.
Yeah, so my character leans over your shoulder and look down and go, whoa.
Yes, you do. Oh.
Nice job, big bro.
I'm not going to make you do this last one because it's a stupid thing. Okay, so Sam arrives following y'all and raises his zuzu to his ear and spits out a stream of rapid Cantonese. He goes in with his men. Y'all can come into. We must destroy. We must destroy this material. These movies. They did not go through the proper channels, and so they need to be recalled until the proper distribution can be determined for them.
We perhaps need a sample or two to investigate what this movie does, because it's quite insidious.
Good. Yes.
So I want to make sure we get a couple of these copies, so that not all the
Okay.
evidence or whatever it is destroyed, so that Delphi Council has something that they can review.
Take a reel or two.
Yeah. You have basically disrupted the pipeline of this film distribution system. The insidious thing about this that the Delphi Council will start to realize is that real footage from the Taipei 101 was actually used. They actually used the full video of what happened. And because of that, it's carrying Pan Pacifica reality with it. So everyone who watches this movie is exposed to the law of intrigue.
But why?
The law of adaptation. Because if people around have been touched by her cosm, she can start pulling them in.
Oh, okay.
It's
how
crap.
it's how they expand their stuff.
It's like it's like dropping a nightmare tree or a reality bomb or.
It's their reality bomb, which is odd.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it's much more. It's Pan Pacifica, so it is far more subtle than a reality. It's just laying groundwork. So,
and nobody will believe it either.
No, exactly. It's just a movie. But I mean, think about the fear, the suspicion, the claustrophobia. It's definitely the law of intrigue at play. I always find it stupid at the end to make people roll something to see if they can get it. Y'all have people with good charisma, so Sam will be willing to do business with you and even the Delphi Council in the future, but he will not become a Delphi Council agent. But this is going to be a person that once I'll talk to one of y'all about what would be good for this cert, and one of them will be gaining him as a contact, and whether Constance survives or not. Now, Constance beyond Minion had 2 abilities. She has a break contract. If Constance takes 2 wounds or more, she may make a maneuver test, in addition to wound penalties, against the hero with the highest maneuver. If she succeeds, she escapes combat. And she is a born intriguer, so Constance is not subjected to the range restrictions that Pan Pacifica law of intrigue places on mental manipulation powers. She still has to take the -4. She just doesn't have to do the.
She doesn't have to touch you.
Touch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is that a see? Okay, that's kind of.
Well, remember, the High Lords have always been able to bend the laws to their favor.
Yeah, I guess so. That's
because there are some other ones where, I'm trying to remember. There's one. Which one is it? Is it in the Nana? There's one power for villains that kind of breaks the laws of that world. I can't remember.
Well, Aurora villains
All
don't
of
have to
them.
worry.
Oh yeah.
All Aurora villains don't have to worry about the soaking problem.
Yes, because it specifically says so.
Right.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like that's.
But that's not an individual character's bending the reality. That's just what the Gotman wants.
Yeah, that's how that reality works, and you know that going in. Everybody who's a bad guy.
Yes, that's the thing.
Cool. This is different.
This one, because of the law of adaptation and intrigue.
But this is not a perk players can get, right?
Nope.
No, this is
I mean, not that I would take it because it's so niche. It's barely usable.
This will not be a perk that players can take in Pan Pacifica, in my opinion. I will lobby against that.
And you're right. It's very niche.
Well, the reason why it's not even that good is it's just too niche.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, for players,
it only works in Pan Pacifica and only if you have telepathy.
Right.
Does it negate one small aspect of one?
Well, I might read. Yeah, but read mind. That's just I'm everything I'm writing now. I'm writing with the idea of what happens if somebody reads the mind.
Yes,
because you can
you're
break.
Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and it is your fault, and that's okay because it's a good thing though because you have to think about that, because it can break mods.
Tanner has broken a number of mods.
Yes, but by the same token, you shouldn't write everything to prevent a mod from being broken. You have to accept sometimes that if someone does this, then that's fine.
Sure. There's not a how do I stop this from happening approach. There's a what do I do if this happens approach, and a conscious decision on do I want this information available through this avenue if it happens, or do I want it somewhere else? What's the best way to get the information out? Sometimes I really want you to read minds on somebody, but I'm not going to tell you when.
Sure.
So Ivan is now beta.
Yes.
Ah, congratulations, old boy, on your promotion. Well deserved. Well deserved.
Way to go, Oni-chan.
And any other questions?
Well, as far as being on stream, I think that's it for anything, right?
Yep. So, Dan?
Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us. We'll be back Friday for some Lost Beginnings, Sunday for some Vampire the Masquerade. We had some technical difficulties this past week, but hopefully all that's taken care of, and we'll be back with some new players. We've who knows, our current vampires might run across some new teammates or some people to help them out along the way. And we'll be back here next Wednesday, of course, for some more TORGanized play, and I believe Mike will be back by that time.
Yep.
And we'll be jumping right back into When Cosms Collide. So thanks again for joining us. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so keep the golden rule in mind, and treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.